Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of From the Pages. I am Anthony, this is Collectors Entertainment Network, and this episode we're going to take a look at WWF Program number 109 with the Hulkster Hulk Hogan on the cover. Freshly crowned WWF Champion Hulk Hogan on the cover. But before we get into that, guys, I'd like to ask you, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to have you back. Please comment down below. Let me know your memories of WWF programs. Also, guys, please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well. And go ahead and give this video a like, because that helps a lot too. All right, guys, it's issue 109. We've got Hulk Hogan. He just won the WWF title when this program had come out. So that is really, really cool. So obviously this is from early 84. So, I mean, I want to get into it. I'm sure you do too. So let's get into the pages. All right, guys, here we go. World Wrestling Federation program number 109. Hulkamania. The Incredible Hulk Hogan becomes 9th WWF champion. It's interesting that it's actually 109 because the whole one in the beginning, I guess that's for volume, because this is really the 9th WWF program as we know it like this. They had programs in the past, but as far as like when they started with this in 1983, I believe, this is the actual 9th issue. Must be early, probably like February of 84 this came out. Maybe March, but maybe February. I don't know. All right, but let's take a look inside. We have the action comes to life. There's all the pictures you can get. I actually think it's going to be interesting as we go through this because the past few programs has had Bob Backlund sort of front and center. And when you get to like the things like to buy the t-shirts and stuff, there's Bob Backlund. Let's see what happens now that the Hulkster's there. Is Backlund even mentioned yet? I don't know. All right, the Incredible Hulk Hogan finally realizes championship gold. The Hulkster dethrones the Iron Sheik after only 28 days. Now, I mean, they needed to start Hulkamania, and the Sheik was really just a transitional champion. And I always wondered, would it have been better if Sheik had the title for a little bit longer and actually had Hogan chase him a little bit more so that when it finally happened, or was it, like, was it better to just, get it off him, start Hulkamania, and, off to the races? I mean, I guess that was it. I mean, there was no stopping Hulkamania, as it were. Like, there was no build-up needed. Once he hit the WWF, there was no build-up needed. They didn't really need him to chase it, I guess. In fact, it might have gotten stale if they kept going. I don't know. I've always wondered, though, that Sheik only had it for 28 days. Would having, the bad champion for a little bit longer, make it better when someone finally beat him? But then how long are you going to do it? Because, if it was 3 months and someone finally beat him, is that much better than 1 month? I don't know. You need the champion, like Yokozuna, where you needed the champion for like a year. You know what I mean? Like almost a year, and then someone finally beat him. I don't know. That's the way I think about it. All right, the Iron Sheik brimmed with confidence prior to title defense. And there, of course, is the Hulkster. And there, of course, is Sheik and the classy one, the Ayatollah Blassie. All right, the cap that says wrestling, $8. And the WWF tote bag goes with you everywhere. Also $8. Every time I see this, I think of the $15,000 slam match, Andre pulling the money out and throwing it to the crowd before Heenan comes and rips it out of his hands. All right, Bob Backlund, a sad day for the ex-champ. Neck injury prevents title rematch. So they are mentioning him, but there you go. There is Backlund with the title for the last time. Injury and all, Backlund puts his title on the line against the Iron Sheik. Did they have Sheik injure his neck previously, and then he still went on with the match, and then the whole thing with the towel thrown in? Did they build it up so that it was he was the fighting champion that got beat, just to kind of save face for him a bit? I don't know. I do recall hearing that Backlund requested that it be the Sheik because Iron Sheik was an actual wrestler. Like, I don't know if he was an Olympian or Pan American Games or something like that. But he was a legit wrestler. And Bob Backlund, who was also a legit wrestler, only wanted to lose to a legit wrestler. And so I feel like it was him who asked for it to be the Sheik because he could at least, in his mind, that was okay with him. I'd have to look into it, but I'm pretty sure that was it. Like, they could have had, like, Muraco beat him or, somebody. But I feel like Backlund wanted the Sheik because the Sheik was a legit wrestler. All right, there we go. Oh, well, he's still there front and center. In fact, it's a whole page in this issue. I don't know about... in the previous issues, I know that it was just sort of a half page. But there you go. You got Muraco, you got Backlund, you got Rocky Johnson in his own shirt, plus the WWF branded shirt. You got Andre, you got Snuka, and you got Sergeant Slaughter. And there you go. World Wrestling Federation's victory as a magazine. And this is where we switch to the sort of different paper. Because it's like, this is like nice paper. I mean, this is nice too, but it's just, it's thick. But it's just, it's like more paper. It's not, obviously, you could see, it's not that glossy magazine paper. Alright, Ring Ramblings, a potpourri of wrestling happenings. There's Slaughter wrestling somebody, and Andre looks like he's in the ring with Big John Studd. And the official World Wrestling Federation calendar, 1984, only $6. Title dates, WWF birthdays, holidays. Oh, I guess those are, pre-printed in the magazine. Alright, Fiery Santana grows impatient with Muraco. Muraco, I am truly my own champion. What does that mean exactly? Right, let's keep going here. And what do we got? We got Tito Santana. Troubles brewing between Intercontinental Champ, Mexican Star. I seek only the finest. Santana is not one of the finest, says the magnificent Muraco. And the World Wrestling Federation, the official WWF belt buckle, and the official WWF Sportsmaster lined windbreaker. Ride like the wind. The price is right. Look at that. Alright, the WWF Deluxe Sports Shirt and the WWF Sportswear Gym Shorts. Of course, all this stuff I'd love to have right now. Wouldn't you guys? Especially for the price of $7, $16, $5, all that stuff. Wouldn't you guys love to have that? Alright, mission. Tag team rivals aim for collision course. Albano accepts blame. Atlas and Johnson, the crowned WWF Tag Team Champions. Oh, so, did they just win the tag team titles at this point? I don't know. You guys let me know. Alright, Orndorff. I do things better than any other wrestler in the world. But there he is with Piper. Yeah, Mr. Wonderful consults Roddy. Orndorff summons Piper for advice. So is this the intro of Piper? So, you guys let me know. Have we seen Piper in these programs yet? I don't think so. Did Orndorff come in and then that was sort of the way they brought in Piper? At least that's what it appears to be. Alright, and you got dazzling full-color wrestling posters, $6 each. Alright, and who's on the back? We've got Polish Power. Ivan Putski overtakes Samoan number 1 with brute strength. And there's Andre in the corner. And that's Samoan number 1. Which one was Samoan number 1? Afa or Sika? Can't really tell from that angle. But it doesn't look like... It looks like it's probably Afa, not Sika. If they were faced, if I could see their faces, I know which one's which. But from that angle, I can't tell which one's which. You can barely see his face. Alright, that is WWF World Wrestling Federation program number 109. Hulkamania, the Incredible Hulk Hogan, becomes 9th WWF champion. There you go, the first WWF program with Hulk Hogan on the cover as champion. The first program with Hulk Hogan on the cover. But definitely the first one with him as the champion. So there you go, guys. Again, number 109, Hulk Hogan. Alright, guys. That was WWF program number 109 with newly crowned champion Hulk Hogan on the cover. Guys, again, I'm going to ask you, please subscribe, please like, please comment, and please share. All those things help the channel so much. and it is so greatly appreciated. It's really cool looking back at this when Hulk Hogan had just won the title. I'm sure you guys agree. Also, you guys can comment down below. Let me know what you think about that. All right, I guess that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we'll be back with another old WWF program. So until next time, guys, have a good one.